So what I'm very clearly getting from this story here is that there was some justice that had been served in the past. You had felt, or you may currently feel like you have to really fight for your position. You might feel like there's a lot of conflict, like you have a lot of people against you, maybe a lot of people attacking you. You might find that or feel as though you need to fight for your position. Okay. In the future, I see you holding on to something. Okay. It looks like it could be your money that you're holding on to. Page of Pentacles popped right out as I said that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. So we've got the Justice, we've got the Seven of Wands, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, I see that there was some justice that was brought into the situation. You felt like you had to fight. You currently still feel like you have to fight, and you kind of have to protect what's yours. And I see you trying to really hold on to that which belongs to you. Going ahead and clarifying what the Justice, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles is. What I'm seeing here, we have the Justice clarified by the Death, the Queen of Swords, and the Strength. What I'm seeing here is that there is justice brought to a situation by ending a situation completely, okay? And the end of that situation was the Justice. Now, this could be you, Queen of Swords, or you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, and what I'm seeing is that somebody had to really put down their boundaries and say, okay, you know what, this is over. This doesn't work for me. And from now on, I'm going to be a little bit more clear. And I'm going to garner the strength in order to be clear. In the present, I see you fighting for what is yours, okay? You could have gone through a situation with the Justice where you realize that maybe you have to really fight for yourself at this point in time. So I see you fighting. The Seven of Wands clarified by the King of Swords, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I see that there is a King of Swords in a situation, and this could very much be your energy. Okay, I see you being very clear and very clear in your mind and your speech. You've got your ideas are now clear, and a cycle has now been closed out. You were looking at closing out a cycle. Okay, you're being called to be very clear about what it is that you have to say, how you're interacting, how you're thinking, how you're engaging, and how to close out a cycle so that you could start something new. Okay, Page of Pentacles. You might be looking at maybe you need to get a little bit of your coins together, get your life together, essentially. I see this clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So this is definitely holding on to the little that you do have at this point in time. The Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing that at some point in time, somebody could be holding on to you, in fact, now that you've closed out a situation and you've ended a situation. But I'm seeing that there was some heartbreak in a situation. There was some clarity that you've gotten, or you will be getting, okay, that is going to help you to move forward into your future and kind of start something new. This very much could be that you were in a situation with the person. I see a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords on the board here, so that's showing up as a match. So you could have very well been dealing with somebody, and you could have dealt with some kind of heartbreak. Okay, this could have been. This might have occurred already for some of you, and for others this is going to be occurring in the future. Some heartbreak, which is going to actually give you some clarity, some real deep answers, intuition about things that maybe you had been unclear about, and it's going to help you to move on. What I see is the challenge is the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the challenge is the Ten of Swords here, followed by what you don't see coming is the Five of Pentacles. So something definitely has to be let out in the cold. You might be getting abandoned, or you might be abandoning somebody. Okay, this is what you don't see coming. Okay, so this Ten of Swords is the challenge, is overcoming this feeling of defeat, this feeling of betrayal, this feeling of hurt. This is the challenge. This is what you're being called forward to kind of overcome. Maybe protect what is yours, what it is that you have. Okay, Five of Pentacles followed by the Seven of Swords. So I could see that you were definitely dealing with somebody who was manipulative, somebody who was a liar, somebody who was a cheater, and somebody who was a thief. Okay. And this person, you could very well be the Empress, or you may be moving into the Empress. What it's showing me is that after this hurt, betrayal, and this abandonment that you experienced from this very highly manipulative person, you could have been giving them everything. You could have been pure in your intentions. You could have been a very beautiful and giving, nurturing person to them. I'm seeing that in the future, you will be moving on to something better, something that is actually going to cause you some happiness. There may be somebody who, in fact, comes in and says, lets you know that they might have some feelings for you, and you might have some clarity on a situation. And this might be the heartbreak that you will be experiencing in the future. For some of you guys have already experienced this in the future, and you've gotten some clarity in order for you to move forward. So I think that the challenge is really overcoming this manipulative energy and this betrayal that you have experienced. Some of you have already experienced this. Yeah, so you're going to get some clarity. There's going to be some clear communication from somebody who wants to come in and offer you something. So that's what I'm seeing is happening here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some advice as to what you should be doing in a situation in regards to this, in regards to overcoming this challenge here. Okay, we are going to pull from... Yeah, so bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, let's just clarify a little bit more. We have the Eight of Cups here. Your challenge is going to be leaving this person behind and moving on and perhaps starting something new with somebody else. I'm seeing that you're being called to leave whatever it is that might have made you happy in the past and move on and walk away from a situation, especially because you've experienced a lot of pain already. This person is a manipulative person, okay? In order for you to overcome this challenge of feeling hurt and betrayed and stabbed in the back, you are being asked by the divine to literally move on. It's showing you that you will have options. Some of you do have options. Okay, you already have options, and you do have options. This is something that might be hard for you. You might be in regretful energy. Maybe you noticed some things. Maybe you've seen some things. Maybe you knew it was time to end a situation. But what I see coming for you is the Ten of Pentacles. So you're definitely being guided to let go of a situation. I'm seeing that the justice in the situation, of course, some of you it has already happened, for others it will be happening, is to completely put an end to a situation, be clear with your boundaries, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. This is going to take a lot of strength. Okay, you're definitely going to have to fight for yourself and fight for what's yours, fight for your boundaries essentially, and hold on to that which is yours, because this person could have took from you. They could have, made you feel really exposed. You kind of felt you might have been vulnerable to this person. I'm seeing that both of you guys have definitely are in the same energy. You guys there definitely seems like there was a breakup here due to some lying, some betrayal, and some manipulation. It is very hard for you at this point in time. For some of you guys, it is very hard currently. You're experiencing this betrayal now. It's very hard for you. You're being called to recognize who you are, that you are the Empress in a situation, that you're actually beautiful, and you will be moving into this energy if you're still in the Queen of Swords energy. You'll be moving on, and you'll be moving towards something that is actually going to make you happy. You will be faced with an offer of love. Somebody wants to come in here, somebody who might be watching you, somebody who you might already know. You're going to get some clarity on a situation, because there's going to be some truth that is going to be spoken, and that truth that is spoken is going to cause you to leave this person, whether it's someone else coming in and telling you how they feel, or whether you find out more truth about the situation that you've already been in. So that truth is going to lead you to walk away and really explore your options and see what it is that you have. Okay, it is going to be sad, and you're going to be in regretful energy that maybe you could have tolerated things that you just never thought you would tolerate. But in the end, finally, you will be receive such abundance and such beauty. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards here. Okay, and we're going to see which spirit would like to come forward, which God would like to come forward and help you at this point in time. Okay, so the craziest painting. So, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. You're definitely being asked to be courageous, as we see the strength card on the board. So, you're definitely being asked to be courageous and really put yourself out there and see the options that you do have the courage to actually walk away from a situation. Sometimes it's very hard, but you deserve more than that. You need to loosen your grip, as we've seen the Four of Pentacles. So it's showing that some of you guys are holding on really hard, or you will be holding on really hard, and this could be due to trying to cope. Okay, maybe somebody is struggling with letting God in. Maybe what you'd face has been so hard, and the only way you could cope right now or cope in the future, due to all the heartbreak, as we see the Three of Swords, is to be holding on. But you're being called to a higher purpose. Okay, you have gifts, and some of you guys have gone through this, as we see in the World card. Some of you guys have gone through this to close out some cycles, and to really step into the new path and new journey of your life. And this could be part of your life purpose as well for some of you. Okay, we're going to call in we're going to see what God would like to step in, and what God you can call on, God and goddesses, that may really help you in a situation like this. Okay. Okay, so sarcophagus is a god that you can call on at this point in time. It's showing number 31. A lot of you guys might have been seeing 111, 333, 31. I've been seeing this as well. Okay. Some of you guys can call on sarcophagus in order to soften the experience that you're going through. A lot of you guys are going through initiation, and you may not be aware of that. Okay. You can also call on Kabesnuff, fire spirit. Okay. Some of you are being called to call in that lion or lioness within you, to call on that strength and to call on that fire to maybe deal and help cope with the things that you're experiencing. Right under that, we have the cobra that you can call on, divine awakening. So as we see here, we have initiation, we have fire spirit, and we have a divine awakening. So a lot of you guys, yes, are going through some kind of spiritual awakening. And this experience is actually part of your initiation that you've been going through. Okay. So that's some advice there. You might want to be a little bit more courageous. I know at times it's very hard and it's easy to say. You're being called to kind of loosen your grip a little bit, because this is part of your initiation. And as you go through this initiation and you walk through this divine awakening, sometimes you can do it gracefully. You're being called to your higher purpose at this point in time, and you have special soul gifts that you're being ready to be gifted. Okay, and that's what I've got for you.